always have trouble pronouncing these towns, but yeah, I think it's called Bulwer or not Beulah, not Ferris Bueller, Bulwer. Anyway, the three small villages or little townships here on Moreton Island: Bulwer, Cowan or Cowan, and Coringle. And as I said before, they've all got transfer waste stations, so we've dropped off our rubbish just over there, and then we've just come here to Castaways, the cafe and corner shop here. Going to grab a coffee and then continue up and explore the northern parts of Moreton Island. Let's keep going. We're just coming into the Blue Lagoon. What's that, mate? I want to grab a stick. Those wheel ruts over there, they're really deep. If we stay out of the wheel ruts, I think we'll be okay. But I want to grab a stick just to test it. Yeah. Blue Lagoon. We've made our way across that inland road, and because of all the rain that we had here, there's quite a lot of these freshwater washouts. Mick's going to grab a stick and have a bit of a look. I'm just going to pull over to the left here. Yeah, mate. What do you reckon, Mick?
Pretty deep here.
So you got wheel ruts here.
I'm out of the wheel ruts at the moment. There's wheel ruts there and on the other side. I'm on top of them. It's deep. The deepest point's going to be just in front of me.
It's getting deep.
There's a bit of weed here that I'm walking through.
Yeah, although it's pretty firm on the bottom though, Mick.
Yeah.
Certainly worthwhile to walk these little washouts.
It's just below knacker depth.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, come through. So, you stay in line with me?
Yeah.
Line your right wheel up with me.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go 4 low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 4 low. I'm just going to take this slow. Ah, look at that. Nice and easy. I'll just keep going through. So the sand was reasonably firm. Now that was reasonably deep, there's no doubt about that. Too easy. Just walking up the little track to the Blue Lagoon. We were reminiscing about an old movie from the 1980s. Was it the 1980s, Mick?
I think so.
Brooke Shields, the Blue Lagoon. See, we've been doing a bit of walking on this trip. It's good exercise, but the Blue Lagoon is one of many freshwater lakes here on Moreton Island. Anyway, as you can see, we've making our way up here to the famous lighthouse. So, holy moly! You can see there, we're just the tide's on its way out. So. Not sure if you'll hear me that well because it's blowing pretty windy up here at Cape Moreton, but as I said before, the lighthouse was Queensland's first lighthouse. There it is, right in the background. I'm pretty sure it was Queensland's first lighthouse, built by convicts in about 1857, I believe it was. And then I read that it was built by using local sandstone. I was curious as to where the sandstone come from, but as you can see from right behind me, I'm no geologist, but that looks like sandstone. So anyway, we'll keep walking up. Moreton Island, do yourself a favour, get yourself up here, out here, down here, wherever you're coming from, put it on your list. That's a guarantee. You'll certainly enjoy your time here at Moreton Island. Woo!
Enjoy your trip.
Yeah. Pretty breezy. I don't know if I'm going to get the drone up. It is probably 30 knots. I don't know if you can hear me. It's pretty windy. Well, we've been just chilling this afternoon back at camp. We got back to camp here on our northwest camp zone probably about 2 o'clock, and we've just been relaxing, and I guess that's what these trips are all about, guys. Just try and enjoy the moment too. So a lot of times when you travel, you get caught up in the moment and you sort of stop, you forget to stop and actually enjoy it. So that's what we've done this afternoon. Haven't done sort of too much filming here. Enjoying the sunset. You can see it behind me here. A couple of quiet beers here on our second and final night here on Moreton. For a bit of a treat tonight, we're going to have lamb shanks. Bloody hell, we love our lamb, don't we, eh? I love lamb. Who doesn't love lamb? It's bloody expensive, but it's nice. Never cooked lamb shanks in my life, so we might run you through that tonight. We're going to cook lamb shanks with a bit of rosemary and some vegetables in the camp oven on the fire. So get yourself to Moreton Island, Brisbane's hidden gem, 40 kilometres from the CBD. I know it's not Fraser Island, but obviously it's a little further to get to. It's a bit more expensive to get to for the ferry costs, but I think it's well worth the cost and the price. It is dead set paradise over here. So Mick's just got the fire going, getting ready for the lamb shanks.
About to preheat the oven.
You've seen what we do with the camp oven. We always preheat it, so we've got the fire lighters, we've got the just started the fire. We always get the oven down there, the camp oven, and just sort of get that hot. We put a little bit of water. There's a little trivet. What's that bottom thing called, Mick? Trivet?
Yeah, trivet.
It's a trivet. There's like a trivet in the bottom. Yeah, what's it do?
Just stops the meat from drying out, and also, you know, there's a fair bit of heat in there as well, so you don't want it to stick. So yeah, a couple of reasons. It stops it drying out, stops it from sticking.
Yeah, we know what we're doing, trust us. It's going to be something different, cooking those lamb shanks, some vegetables. We've got a bit of red wine sauce going in the mix, and I had to work out how to bring some red wine on the trip. I didn't want to bring a whole bottle of red wine and in it to smash, so I've got a little bottle, like a water bottle with some red wine in it. We'll have a couple of swigs of the red wine. Those lamb shanks, they're slow cooked. So we're going to slow cook the lamb shanks probably for about 2 or 3 hours. We're going to have a bit of a later dinner. Okay, we'll heat up this bloody oven, have another beer, and enjoy the cracking sunset. What do you think, Mick?
Mate, if you're having more than just another beer, I reckon it'll be 3 to preheat. And yeah, we'll work out how much for the slow cook.
All right, guys, stick around and we'll get these bloody lamb shanks in the oven. Woo! Okay, so let's just take a look at the ingredients we're going to throw into our lamb shanks. Now, remember guys, this is a bush cook, so I only got this recipe off Woolworths, the website. I've never cooked lamb shanks before. So you've got to braise the lamb, which we're sort of doing in the oven now with a bit of oil, and then we're going to throw in all these other ingredients. There is a bit of a certain way you do it, but I'm no chef, so we're just going to kind of throw everything in, see how it goes. But anyway, what do we got here? So we've got plain flour, we've got some tomato puree, we've got some diced Italian tomatoes. I'm not using the butter. We're going to chop up some carrots. We've got some gourmet garden parsley. It's not fresh because, well, it's just not fresh. Pepper, salt. I've added that to the recipe. That's my touch. We've got some garlic. Does request fresh garlic, but it's as good as I could get. Chicken stock, and we've got olive oil and rosemary. Look at that lamb, and gee, that looks bloody fantastic. And of course celery sticks, but the piece de resistance is this beautiful Shiraz that you can see here. And we've got the Shiraz, look at that, Shiraz here on the Sunset Moreton in a bloody plastic bottle. So anyway, we might have a swig of that each before we throw all that stuff into the pot. So it's a bush cook, and as I said, we're not big chefs here, but We're going to add some of these ingredients. So we're going to add a little bit of the puree. I'll give that. Oh shit! How are we going to open that up?
You got a can opener?
I've got a pocket knife. Just a splash. There we go. In the bottom. A little bit of the diced tomatoes. Okay. So second up is diced tomatoes. Whole tin. So the Campbell's real stock chicken stock. There we go. It's sort of coming out everywhere. So the whole thing that's got to go in there. Because we kind of want, from what I understand, we kind of want everything to kind of boil away in there nice and slow. Flour for thickening. And it'd be just a little, just a
spoon. Oh yeah.
Oh, just well,
Here's
just
one I prepared earlier.
Yeah. Well, we can just sprinkle just a little bit. We've got no idea what we're doing here, guys. We're just having a go. So we're going to stir all this together. Next up, we're going to throw in the carrots. Here we go. That's it. All right, carrots in. And what we do is you use the carrots as a stirrer. Look at that. That's a searching for adventure technique, using the carrots as the spoon. So we'll just break a couple of those up.
They're celery sticks.
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at the parsley when I said celery. Jeez, this is gonna be bloody tasty. Lamb shanks, guys. Coming back again, celery goes in. Once again, you can use the celery to stir it. That's the searching for adventure hot tip. Put that in there. I'll just come down over to the table. What do we got left here? We've got, well, hang on. We've got...
we need some red wine.
The red wine. Let's put in the, this is the Shiraz.
And when that, what we'll do is we won't put all of it in. When it boils down a bit, we'll then put a little bit more in.
Yeah, that's probably about, I don't know, 400 ml in that bottle. So we're going in with the rosemary. Far out. Once again, this is the first. Coming up next will be some parsley and garlic. So you can get, yeah, there we go. It looks bloody good. Jesus, that's a lot of bloody parsley.
Yeah, adds a bit of flavour.
Righto guys, the time's come. We've taken the lamb shanks off the fire, and we are going to do the big reveal. So that's probably, we're at 9 o'clock now, so what time do we put that in?
Oh, 6?
Yeah, so 3 hours. It's all reduced down. We put a little bit more flour in that a couple of times, a little bit more red wine, and I mean, the meat there just looks absolutely like it's going to fall off the bone. Succulent. It's literally falling off the bone. And we've obviously got a little bit of some veggies in there. We got carrots and celery and whatnot. Bloody beautiful. Mick's still stuffing about. He can get stuffed. I'm going to bloody give this a whirl. Got my headlamp on, don't think it's on. Right, so here we go. Here we go, guys. It is the bush lamb shank. So here we go, guys. The bush lamb shanks on the fire in the camp oven. Pretty rough and ready, as you saw there. It's just all sort of thrown in, but I'm going to give it a trial run here. We love lamb with all those ingredients. Let's test it out. Oh my God. Even though it's lamb, tastes so much different. Tastes so much different than a lamb, like a lamb roast. Like just, how is it, mate?
Oh, seriously, it's so good. Much better than what I expected.
Oh, it's amazing how much different taste to a lamb roast. Just the slow cook, the meat is just so tender, falling off the bone. And the few veggies here.
All the different flavours infused, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is well, it's our first time cooking lamb shanks. Literally just threw all the ingredients in one go. Didn't follow the Woolworths instructions. Up closely. How's the flavour? Is that not? Is
you
that
can taste the red wine in it as well.
You can taste the red wine and
yeah. Everything's just so tender.
the carrots. Oh, oh, how's the carrot?
Absolutely delicious. Mate, I've got to go and sit down and enjoy this.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's our lamb roast. We're going to enjoy, obviously, not the lamb roast, that's the lamb shanks. We're going to sit down and enjoy it, and hope you enjoyed our little cooking segment. See you in the morning. Cheers. Right, we've made our way to what's known as the desert, and just a big expansive array of sand dunes, as you can see behind me, guys. And the desert's kind of located behind the Tangalooma Resort. You kind of take the middle road, which is that road that goes from east to west, and then you turn off and then make your way down to this area known as the desert here. So epic, innit, hey? All right, so anyway, there's Mick. Anyway, put this one on your list. Yeah, so the Tangalooma wrecks, there's about 15 ships that were deliberately sunk over the course of about 20 years or so, I think it was. So from the early 1960s through to about 1984, they were deliberately sunk, and it was in the early days the boat owners were looking for a bit of a safe anchorage. So that's why that these ships are here. They've all got names, they've all got a story. Don't know all the names, all the stories, but yeah, I do know there's about 15 ships or so that, that are sunk just here off the resort. It's a wrap here for our Moreton Island adventure. Certainly get yourself over to Moreton Island. It is dead set paradise over there. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, guys. And just to give you a hint, I'm actually at the location of where we're about to do our next adventure. Now, some of you might know where this is, so that might give you a bit of a hint. So stick around for the next episode, guys. It's going to be pretty epic as well. And anyway, we'll see you guys next time on Searching for Adventure. Cheers. See you guys. Not the most idealist, unfortunately, because not... What are you doing?
Nothing.
Jesus Christ.
It's in here somewhere. Oh, hello. What do we got here?
Hello.
There's one I prepared earlier. Lift it up, so just spread that out.
Island, just a short... G'day, guy. Front camera on. Is it blinking?
I can't see, there's too much glare on the windscreen.
Bloody hell. Jesus Christ.